Welcome to historic Moore Field in downtown Mooresville, North Carolina, Race City, where your Carmel Christian Cougars will take the field tonight against the Charlotte Stampede. Charlotte Stampede got a hold of us, needed a team to play their senior night. I guess they had lost their opponent due to some health issues, and Coach Manriquez said a quick yes, and here we are, ready to play. We've got 3 games this week. Tonight, Thursday, we'll be right back up here in Huntersville against Southlake Christian on Saturday afternoon at Charlotte Christian. So 3 away games. I know the guys are really excited to play those 3 games. The Cougars are coming off of a 4-game trip to Myrtle Beach in the Mingo Bay tournament. They went 1-3. They were competitive in 3 of the 4 games, but just saw some interesting umpiring and a lot of injuries and different things that just didn't go the way of the Cougars. But we're back, ready to play. I think that event will give us some momentum as we move into the later part of the season. To run down the lineup, A.J. Anderson will lead off, Kyle Bean second, Griffin Brooks third, Tyler Rokes fourth, Aiden Christmas DH, Trig Browning sixth, Piscicano seventh, Bryson Piscicano eighth, Colin Poole, and ninth, Colin Sparks. Legvold will play second base for Christmas. Do not have names on the Stampede, but if I pick any of those up, I will make sure to work them in. A.J. Anderson steps in to lead things off for the Cougars. Shadows across the home plate area, leading to sunshine the rest of the way. Very historic looking green wooden fence here at Moores Park. Can't quite tell what the sign is in center field. It may be 360 out there, but it's a double-decker type fence, so not just a single fence out there. First 2, a 1-1 count. Pitcher is A. Stepanek. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cougars faced a left-hander last time, Will Hoyt, that was pitching for the Stampede. Ball low, bounces in front of the home plate area. Hopefully we're going to be good on power tonight. I've got clocking in at 86% right now. So hopefully that can make it through the night. Actually, 70%. I see an extension cord back behind me. So if we have to, we'll get that thing plugged in for sure. Full count here at Moore Park. Always a plus when you can get your leadoff runner on. There's the pitch. AJ lifts it into foul territory in right field. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Anderson does not chase the outside pitch and is rewarded with a walk.
Up next for the Cougars, Kyle Bean.
Kyle Bean, the second hitter. Bean and Roke switch positions down in Myrtle Beach, with Kyle moving to second and Roke's moving to fourth. I think that was done more for Kyle had been getting on base with some ground balls, and Roke has been hitting the ball pretty hard to drive runs in. So I think that was probably the reasoning there to work on Kyle and some more getting on base opportunities, and Roke's and some more RBI opportunities. Called strike 1. Oh, Kyle swings at one in the dirt. It might have been a hit and run, but if it was, Anderson never took off. Not sure. Anderson, I believe that was a hit and run. Anderson does have to go in that situation. Pitch was in the dirt. 2 strikes. Anderson takes off, and Bean hits it to center, and it's going to drop for a single. Runners on first and second. They'll bring up Griffin Brooks.
next Griffin Brooks.
Griffin Brooks is your hitter. Jersey number 7. Runners on first and second, Anderson and Bean. Here's the pitch. Ball is just a little bit outside. It could have easily been called a strike, but it was not. That's one of those pitches. It's not on top of the plate, but it's also not very far out. The umpire will stay consistent there. This will be a hitter's opportunity. Now, there's a pitch in the same spot called for a strike. So what do I know? 1-1 count to Brooks. There's a pitch. Runners are going and foul backwards. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Senior night here. The pitcher, Stepanek, was one of the seniors. I noticed that. He and his brother, seniors, being celebrated tonight. There's a turn and fire to second to check the runner. His foot kind of got hung up. Almost lucky he didn't get called for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Brooks throws his bat at it and creates a foul ball situation. That's one of Brooks' best skills, is just making contact. It doesn't always go far or go hard, but he does make contact. A lot of times that contact leads to openings in the infield. Swing and a miss. We'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Tyler Ropes, of runners on first and second.
Next up, Tyler Ropes.
Ropes had 4 hits down in Myrtle Beach. Hit here will bring in a run. Ball caught a strike inside. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah.
Flips, throws back to check Anderson. He's safe. Pokes it through on a hit and run. That'll move the runners. Much he could do there. It was a ball out of the strike zone. Had to put the bat on it and does. Foul ball for Christmas. Two away. Top of the zone, ball. Runners on second and third, 1 and 2 and 1. Chris was serving as a DH tonight. Ball is outside and low. 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball high, that'll be a walk to fill the bases and bring up Trig Browning.
Up next, Trig Browning.
Ball high. Ball low. Pitcher's going to have to bring one down the middle here. Cannot afford a walk. Bases are juiced. All 3. Expecting the take sign here in all probability. Take your chances here. They'll throw one more ball and get in the run. Get head on the leaderboard. It is high for a walk. That'll bring in Anderson and bring up Bryson Pisacano.
Next for the Cougars.
1-0 Carmel Cougars. Pisacano had a really nice hit. All these towns run together down in South Carolina. Had a really nice hit to bring in 2 runs. I believe that was in the game against Anor. Maybe Loris. Wasn't Conway. And wasn't Walkable. So swing, strike 1. Strike 2. Foul ball. Only 1 hit so far, but the Cougars do have a run based off of the 3 walks that were issued. Walks will kill you. Swing and a miss, it is fouled. Bryson extends the at-bat. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The pitcher works out of a pretty big jam and only allows 1 run.
Dream about being a big star. Say you're basic, say you're easy. You always got in the backseat. Now I'm smiling from the stage while you're clapping in my nosebleed. Leading off from the Stampede, Jonathan Pryor.
We're back. Jonathan Fryer to lead things off for the Stampede. Anderson on the mound. Rokes at third. Brooks at short. Legvold making his first start at second. And Poole at first. Behind the plate, Will Sparks. Foul ball. In left field, Trig Browning. Center field, Kyle Bean. And right field, Bryson Pisacano.
I'm mixed around. I was hurt. So, I had a leg but I'm hurting him now.
Foul ball. Out of play. Back behind us.
I played slowly. Yeah. 7.
Foul ball.
Called me Chicago. I know I went in the wrong door. Well, we missed her. I know I saw your car, but last time we came in over here, and I was like, I can't get in, so we could have walked back over there.
Ball lands in front of the plate, bounces back to the retaining net. 1-2 count, no outs. Leadoff batter, Fryer. Fryer is going to lead it off with a single. No, it's foul ball. Hard to tell where that line is down there. May have missed by 4 or 5 feet, maybe. Ball is high. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Strikeout.
Up next for the Stampede, Alex Stepanek.
Alex Stepanek is the second hitter. Breaking pitch, called strike. The lights are on here in Moore Park. Probably be a little while till we need them, but they are on and working. Oh, swings at a ball in the dirt, but probably going to get on, and he does. So, drop third strike, swinging.
Now batting, Austin
Reached on a wild
Torres.
pitch. batter is Torres. Ball down low. Hit up the middle. The runners will be on first and second.
Next up for the Stampede, Daniel Meyer.
Daniel Meyer, the cleanup hitter. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Just made an adjustment on my headset if you were unable to hear me as well earlier. My apologies. Called strike. Passed ball will lead to the movement of the runners. Runners on second and third, 1 out. And a wild pitch is going to lead to the first run of the game. One count, 1 away, 1-1 game. 1 hit for both teams. Ball is high, and it's going to get away from Sparks as well, but the runner is not going this time. The pitching-catching exchange has been a little bit rough here in the first inning. See how it goes going forward. Runner on third. Ball down low. Three-two count, fouls it back. 1 away. Full count. There's the pitch, and he'll walk the batter. Runners on first and third. Only 1 out. Eli Beakley is the next hitter. You're in a situation here, runners first and third. Are you thinking squeeze? Are you thinking let him hit? What are you doing here? Check the runner at first. A lot of times the squeeze will sometimes wait until the second pitch. It is a left-handed hitter. Runner goes. Throw to second. He's going to be out there, but the runner does score. Well, and goes a little high and skips through Sparks' glove and to the backstop. No damage. No one is on. Got a 2-0 count. Swing and a miss. Oh, pops into Sparks' gloves and comes out, but no damage done because it's only the first strike. Here's the pitch. And Anderson hits him on the side. The runner will take his base. Pinion will be the next batter. The sixth batter of the inning. Hasn't been a real crystal clear inning so far. 2-1 right now for the Stampede, but there are 2 outs, and Anderson regroups. Rokes went in to say a few words to his longtime friend there. They've done that for each other for many years, and see if he can get him settled back down and throwing strikes. First pitch is high. Anderson did pitch last Tuesday night, so there's plenty of rest. Chases the high one, strike one. Strike two. Good positioning. I think you're getting ready to get a pretty big, slow curveball here for strike three. Let's see. A little bit outside. Here's the pitch from Anderson. No, he's going to check the runner first. Foul backwards. Two count. Still think Anderson's got a big curveball coming for him right here. Got room in the count to throw it. There it is, and it is hit through the hole between first and second. Runner will hold on second. And we'll bring up jersey number 8, Gosart. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Strike one. 29 pitches for Anderson. I don't think the plan will be to take him too deep because there is a game Saturday you're probably going to want him to start. Ball inside. Almost hit a left elbow. Cody Gosart, the hitter. Curveball in the dirt. And Sparks blocked it but did not come up with it. Runners advance. Two one count. Strike on the inside. Doesn't look like it's a strike, but I will say that I've seen that called for both teams once or twice already. So, like I said, you're asking for consistency, and you got it on that pitch. 2-2 count. I think Anderson will probably go back to his curveball here. Oh, ball high. Here's the pitch. Strike three. Hesitated call, but it definitely was a strike. We'll be right back on the Carmel Christian Sports Network. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulties as we come back here. The way the shadows are now, it's just you're not going to get a clean camera that we have here. But we'll keep doing our best for you. Steve Reich called strike 1-2 on the breaking ball. Swing and a miss, foul ball. Strike three on the breaking ball, catching the outside corner. So we'll bring up Will Sparks, the catcher. Ball low and outside. Parr's still working to develop his strike zone. I wouldn't say it's been completely consistent yet. The ball is popped up. Center fielder will park under it, or the right fielder will park under it for out number 2. Little blooper threw his bat out there and kind of just lifts off. You've all seen that when the type of hit. A.J. Anderson back to the top of the order. Anderson dribbles it to third. Oh, boy, we got almost a double error there. He didn't handle it well, and then he threw it over the head of the first baseman. So Anderson will reach on error. Wasn't handled cleanly to begin with, and then after picking it up, he really rushed himself and air melded into the air melded kind of out of the field of play. Anderson go to second, and Emerson Monbear will come on as a courtesy runner. Monbear took that big hit and collision with the ground in the first game down in South Carolina and kind of dinked up his wrist a little bit. I think he's fine now. He came on, I think he pitched twice down there, so I think he's okay. So be Bean. Bean has the only hit of the game for the Cougars. See, took one up the middle for a single. Ball high. Stepanik's best success has been when he's been able to bring in as a left-handed pitcher and kind of grab that outside corner of the plate against the right-handers. That's where he seems to have found his most success so far. Brought one down the middle on Bean earlier, and Bean got the hit. This time Bean fouls it backwards on the pitch down the middle. Ball thrown and stays outside, never breaks for Stepanik. 2-1. Ball high, 3-1. Here's the pitch to Bean. It is a ball for the walk. So bring up Griffin Brooks.
Next up for the Cougars, Griffin Brooks.
Two away. 1 run, 1 hit for the Cougars. Runners on first and second. Brooks dribbles one through. He does that so often. Just slow little roller through the infield. Here comes the throw into home, and Griff Brooks is going to get it. Oh, boy. Oh, I think Brooks. All right, Brooks brings in the run and goes to second, but I think Coach Manriquez wanted him to hold up and create a rundown situation, allowing the second runner to score, but that didn't happen, and we're now at 2-2. Slow up. He didn't want him to go straight into second. He wanted him to cause a delay and bring the runner in. That's his hit, man. That's his hit right there, though. Two to two after 1.5.
Leading off with the Stampede,
Andrew Stepanek up to bat. Ball outside. Oh, Anderson will hit the runner on the shoulder. Hit by pitch. Second batter hit by Anderson tonight.
Now batting for the Stampede, Jack Barhite.
Jack Barhite, number 7. Curveball in the dirt. Runner goes. No one is there to cover. And runner is safe as the ball sails into center field. Probably some miscommunication there. Legvold playing in his first game. I don't know who had the cover of the bag there, but the ball is high and bounces through Sparks' glove. Runner advances to third. Ball is in the dirt outside. Anderson's going to have to just work a little careful here so he doesn't get a pass ball or a wild pitch to bring in that run. Good pitch from Anderson there. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count, no outs, runner on third. Ninth. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Anderson probably going to start relying more on his fastball here, just with some of the connectivity issues that have happened the first 2 innings. As soon as I say that, he throws the breaking ball. Throws to Brooks, hits to Brooks. Brooks throws it for the out. Runner does not advance. Brooks looks the runner back, and he does not go. Stepanek, the hitter. Bunt down. Bunt attempted. The runner was not going to come in on that. He didn't ever get it out past the catcher, but stayed foul. Biggest key there for Sparks. He's got to reach down and grab that thing as soon as he can in foul territory. The more you let it roll around, the more you have no idea where it's going to end up at. You don't want it to roll back into fair territory. Foul ball. Anderson can get the strikeout here. I think they've got a good chance of working through this inning without allowing a run. 2 strikes, probably not a bunt situation now. Timeout called in the box by the batter. Timeout so the pitcher and catcher can talk to one another. I guess their signals were crossed there. The last thing you need here is with the runner on third is for your signals to be crossed and that ball end up back here at the back of the backstop. Here we go. I think Anderson's got a big it's a great breaking pitch count, but there's just been so many issues in handling the ball, and he brings the fastball, which I thought is what he would bring there. I think I would stay there. The hitter had a lot of trouble catching up to the ball right there, so. Breaking pitch, fouled. 46 pitches for Anderson through 5 outs, through 1 2/3. I think we're looking at a fastball here. I think Anderson knows he can blow it by him and get the strikeout. No, it bounces in front of Sparks, hits him in the shoulder, and ball does not get away, so nothing hurts. One ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball off of the fastball. Here's the pitch. Curveball is hit to shortstop. That will score the run, and Brooks is unable to come up with it for the error. Slow roller. As Brooks went from glove to hand, the ball got away from him. This will bring up Torres. 3-2 lead by the Stampede. I believe the score last time these two teams played was 6-0 Carmel Cougars, but that is not going to be the situation here tonight. Two outs. Foul ball. Way out of play over towards one of the houses. Probably a car or two over there as well. It's a lady acting just like it hit her car. Let's hope not. We don't have the sound effects to play in the broadcast. Oh boy, it's another one back over there. It's going to be on somebody's front porch. If I'm Anderson right here, I'm throwing everything I got, straight gas, down the middle, get out of here in the inning. I wouldn't mess with another curveball or anything. He has not been able to catch up with it. Throw your heat. Ball bounces in the dirt in front of Sparks and bounces away to the fence. One ball, two strikes. Fastball fouled back over top of the Cougars' first base dugout. Hit up the middle, and is that going to score the run? I believe it will, but Bean throws home. It's cut off at first base, and score becomes 4-2. Ball hit straight up the middle past the pitcher and into Bean. Bean came up and threw it to the cutoff man, and no further play. Runners on first, 4-2 Stampede. Ball is going to be hit to center field, right to Bean. So that should end the inning, and it does. 4-2 after 2. We'll be right back on the Carmel Christian Sports Network.
2 runs on 1 hit, 1 left. After 2, Stampede 4, Cougars 2.
We're back at Moore Park. The fourth hitter, Tyler Rokes, will lead things off for the Cougars. Rokes hit to first on a hit and run in his first at bat, advancing the runners and being tagged out at first. Ball outside. Looking for a ball right here in kind of your groove zone where you can get your arms fully through the baseball. Ball 2 outside. Coach Manrica signals Rokes to look for his pitch. Don't reach for anything here. Ball down low. Probably in a take situation here. Would like to get that first runner on possible. Oh, and it was a beautiful pitch, but it's a take situation. So you take it and just grimace away. 3-1 count. Ball high. No, he calls a strike. Full count. That ball is outside. Rokes reaches base. Christmas to the plate. I've told the story before, but Christmas and Rokes are longtime friends. Used to play together on the South Charlotte Thunder, a team that I operated many years ago. So Aiden hitting in the DH spot tonight. Swing and a miss. Steve, does that look like an extension cord underneath those bleachers? Gonna need it after this inning. We are low on battery, but we have found an extension cord. So we'll get y'all fixed up between innings here. The bunt laid down. That'll advance Rokes. Christmas may reach. Bad throw, but he does Christmas is out. Rokes advances to second. And the pitcher makes a diving catch on the pitcher's mound. So Rokes is a second. Here's Browning. Looking to drive Rokes in. Swing and a miss. Foul tip back into the catcher's glove. My apologies, Trigg. Got to give you credit for at least touching the ball there. Swing and a miss on the outside pitch. Ball high. One ball, two strikes. Browning fouls it backwards. It's going to be out of play. One, two. Browning lifts it. If shortstop's going to come in to catch it. Rokes back to second. 2 away. It's up to Bryson to bring Rokes in here and make this a 4-3 game. Pretty pitch. It's curving in. It's a breaking pitch. I say it's a pretty pitch. It's a hard pitch to hit. We're back on the air just as Bryson was hitting, and I know his father was watching. Let me take you backwards. Bryson grounded out at first in the inning. Now we are back in the bottom third, and I've got a change or two I need to make you aware of. Let me get caught up on my scoring here. So, Luke Alexander goes to the mound. A.J. Anderson goes to outfield. Kyle Bean comes to catcher. I think that's all the changes. First batter reached on an error. I guess they ruled that a hit. They did rule that a hit. Hit it to Browning, and he kind of just got, I guess, turned around and did not make the catch. So now we're sitting at a 1-ball, 2-strike count. No outs. Runner on first. Alexander. Essentially, we changed it all the way up the middle. New center fielder Anderson. New pitcher Alexander. Bean comes in. I believe that's Bean. It's got to be Bean. Bean comes in to catch. And there's another hit. Runners now at first and second. So we'll bring up Cody Gosart. Runners on first and second, no outs. Kind of ironic. I'm looking at our group me messaging here for our team, and Lee Pisacano texts that he's going to sponsor my next extension cord for our broadcast. And as soon as he does that, the power goes out, and while his kid's batting. So how appropriate was that? Ball is hit hard and fouled down the third base line. Curveball in the dirt. Bean slides over and makes the stop. We're going from a major velocity change here of probably 82, 83 to 65, 67 miles an hour, maybe 70 right here for the sophomore Alexander. You know, and that can be tough for the hitters to pick up on, although they've picked up on the first two to have singles. But velocity change can always be tough to handle. There's a pretty pitch down the middle. 2-2. Foul ball. You know what I really need, Lee, is one of those massive porta power things, little mini generators. So I've always got power here because sometimes you just cannot find a power plug-in at these ballparks. Swing and a miss. Very nice job. That's what I'm talking about on that velocity. The difference there, you get yourself ahead, and there sneaks right in for you. That was a key out. Now one away. We'll have to make sure that when that new Carmel field is built, that got lots of plug-ins and lots of power right behind home plate. Foul ball. If Poole can get that, it's going to be 2 outs, and he does. Big break right there. Jack Barhite. Runners on first and second. Alexander just sneaks one right in there on the inside, called strike one. The runner goes. Here's the throw to Rokes, and it was there. He may have still gotten him out. Nope, safe. Throw by Bean was going to be close. Runners on second and third. It's going to be close. Looks like Roach just tried to get the tag down fast, knowing that, but runner is safe. Swing and a miss, and the strikeout. Good job by Alexander.
Stampede 4, Cougars 2.
Colin Poole to lead things off. Two balls to Poole. Foul ball. So Alexander will be going into the Sparks position in the batting order. That's how he entered into the game. Ball outside, 3-1. Four to 2 is the score here. Swing and a miss. That should be 4. Poole didn't recognize it. Now he does, and he takes off 4 first. So the leadoff hitter gets on with a walk for the second consecutive inning. This will be Alexander. Let me insert him for Sparks. Runner goes and is safe. Called strike. If you're going to play small ball right now, be a good opportunity for a bunt. Go ahead and get pull to third. Try to chip away at this lead, and that's what they do. But the bunt goes foul. The biggest thing on these bunts is, and I'm not saying that Alexander did that, but I noticed it a lot in high school baseball. The hitters got to realize you got one job here, and that's not to get on. So just keep your feet steady. Once you lay down, you can go. It's the biggest thing I noticed in high school baseball. Kids, when they do bunt, are running with the bat. Situation. Ball inside. Strikes. That's going to be strike 3. So we'll come back to the top of the order and Anderson. There's the check in the runner. He's back in safe. Anderson, they're going to check to see if he swung there. He did not. He showed that bat for a little ways, but he might have gotten away with one there. That bat came awfully close to being a check swing. Good thing for Anderson it was not. Anderson swings and misses. Close. It's called a ball, 2-1. That's been Stepanik's best pitch, coming in from the outside, grabbing that corner of the plate. Ball low. Ball on the ground. Runners first and second will bring up Bean. Bean has a single and a walk. Another single, and we're looking at a 3-2 game, possibly. Bean did hit a home run at the first season opening game at Charlotte Latin. Bean and Rokes both drove in home runs there, but there have been no more dingers for the Cougars since then. A lot of long hits, but nothing over the fence. Tough part there is you hit them long, and it's at the wrong park, it seems like sometimes. Left field porch does not look super deep here. It does not have a number on the wall. Ball inside. Center field is either 345 or 360. His writing is just way too small for me to be able to tell. That ball is chipped in foul territory. I don't think their right fielder will get to it, and he does not. It's kind of an outside pitch. It was not a hit and run. Pooled was not going anywhere. Check the runner. It's close, but he's back in safe. Big crowd online tonight. Hopefully we've got our power issues figured out, but appreciate all of y'all tuning in tonight. Beautiful night up here in historic downtown Mooresville, Race City, USA. Ball outside. 3-2 count. Ball is outside, very close. Bean walks. Bases loaded for Griffin Brooks. Timeout called by the Stampede coach. This is the way high school baseball is supposed to be done. Nighttime, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening here in Mooresville. 3 games being played this week. Just a good situation for Carmel Christian. There is a pinch runner. I cannot tell who that is, though. Who's the pinch runner? I can't see that far. Is that Mason Child? Mason Child is the courtesy runner, not pinch runner. Courtesy runner. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Brooks punched one through his, they call it the Brooks hole over there between first and second. That's his spot. I bet you every one of his hits this year have gone to within 5 feet of one another. The Brooks gap has been called. You're not going to have a big exit velocity, anything like that, but it's going to go through that gap that I'm looking at. Ball 1. And the passes us by. If you hear that in the background. Brooks slaps one at the ice cream truck. First ice cream truck of the summer I've seen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. You know, I talked about it while we were in Myrtle Beach. Brooks' hands are just barely above his belt buckle. And that's just his way of hitting, and that's why he's able to slap the ball where he does. But it's different, but, hey, it has worked for Griffin Brooks. There's another one fouled off. He does such a good job making contact. One strikes. Ball is called as a strike. That was definitely outside, but they call it a strike. That'll bring up Tyler Rokes with the bases loaded. Two away. Ball is outside. Ball is outside again. This is where Coach Manriquez is telling him to focus on his one favorite area here. Ball down low, 3-0. I think you've got to be in a hold in a take situation here at 3-0 and bases loaded. Some umpires will call it an automatic strike. And that was definitely going to be a strike, and that was right in his wheelhouse. But what do? You got to have a take there. That pitcher may be cramping up out there. Let's see. Pitcher stretched it out. I think he might be okay. You know, the best pitch you see every game is when you have the take sign on, and that's happened twice in this game to Rokes. Strike two. Not sure what happened there. The umpire came out to look at the plate when Rokes called timeout. Rokes fouls it down the third base line, nearly taking out Colin Poole. Got to protect. Foul backwards. Out of play. Deep at bat. 7 pitches into the at bat. And Rokes gets walked for the RBI. Near may have. I don't think it hit him in the foot. Came close. Rokes will take that and tie the game to 4-3. Well, not tie the game, but bring the game to 4-3. Very good at bat. You went, I believe, 8 pitches on the at bat. This is Aided Christmas. Bases are loaded, 4-3 game. Ball. Pitch looked identical to that last pitch Rokes saw, 1-1. Outside ball. Three balls, 1 strike. Hey, we'll take another walk and tie this thing up for sure. I'm sure that Coach Manriquez has given him the sign that it's got to be your perfect pitch that you can drive, Mr. Christmas. There it is, strike down the middle. Runners will be going again, full count. Runners going. Ball is hit to second base, who fields it and throws to first for the outs.
Stampede 4, Cougars 3. Where it began, I can't begin to know, but then I know it's growing. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? And touch catching hand. Reaching out.
Hey, go get Cole loose. Go get Cole loose.
Touching you.
We're back. Charlotte Stampede leads 4-3. Very good ball game. Bottom of the fourth inning. Alexander continues as the pitcher did a very nice job last inning. Strike one on a foul ball. Ball low. So, ball two. It's amazing how much better this camera works when all the sun and shadows are gone. You guys have got a great picture coming in tonight. That was the best way I could angle it. Couldn't quite get all the field in, but good looking shot right now. That ball is dribbled to first baseman, goes foul. 2-2 counts. Ball low. Full count. And Alexander walks the a little bit low and outside. It got your fingers crossed hoping it's going to be called a strike, but it just a little bit too low. Stepanek up to hit. I believe this is the pitcher, Stepanek. There are two of them. Alexander checks the runner. He's back in safe. We are at Moore Park tonight. That is the home of the Mooresville Spinners, a wooden bat collegiate team, and I believe they won their league last year. They have great crowds here all summer long, and really do it right here at the Mooresville Spinners. It's a great concession stand. You can even choose from your favorite adult beverage back here. As I say that, everybody turns their heads, but everybody got excited sitting around me, but there are many kegs sitting back there. So if you ever want to come see a college wood bat league and enjoy your favorite cold draft, you can do that here at the Mooresville Spinners. Two strikes. Checks the runner. Now you're asking, why is it called the Spinners? Well, I am a North Carolina boy, so I can answer that question. This was big-time textile country. Many years ago when textiles were so strong in the United States, that ball is going to be popped up. Rokes may be able to get to the fences over there, and he does make it. Just a foot or two away from the fence, makes the catch. But this is textile, or was textile country. Salisbury, Kannapolis, Gastonia, all there up through Mooresville. This is where all of your textiles were produced. Well, not all, but a huge part of it. Hence the spinners, because obviously that's how you make the textiles and turn them into articles of clothing. And there's your History 101 lesson on North Carolina history tonight. The ball's hit pretty good, but Anderson should be able to get under it, and he does.
Up next, Daniel Meyer.
Anderson makes the play out there. I really like AJ out in center field. It's he's played that a little bit. I've talked many times about how he and Emerson and Tyler played many years together. That's all come to an end, all separate ways now. But Ball is hit to Brooks. Brooks throws it to first. Runner is safe. Coming back to third. May have made it. Oh, Brooks did a nice job getting back over there. Throw comes across. He's safe. Run third. Ball was right in the hole. Griffin fielded it and just was so deep that he couldn't get it back over. No. Griffin fielded it. Griffin fielded it. That was Griffin. Steve. Griffin fielded it and threw it, not Tyler. Okay. Yeah, because Griffin's direction was going towards third. Tyler's was going towards second. Having to explain to my peanut gallery back here what exactly happened. That ball was lifted and placed right in front of Browning. Well, not in front of Browning. It's not fair to say that was a base hit. It wasn't a pretty base hit, but it was a base hit headed towards Browning. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Yeah, some of you folks are wishing you would have come out to the park tonight after me telling you what's in the concession stand. Although I don't know that it's being served tonight. I doubt it's being served tonight. I kind of hope it's not being served tonight, but you can get that at the Mooresville Spinners games. Swing and a miss. Alexander gets ahead. Interesting. He calls a check swing strike there. That one, I don't know if that one was near as much as Anderson's was that Anderson got away with, but 2 strikes. Great well, I say great opportunity. This might not be the best place for a big breaking curveball with runners on first and second here in 2 strikes. Hit hard to Brooks, who throws it to first for the outs. 3 away. 1 run scores for the Stampede. We're back, and there is a new pitcher for the Stampede. This jersey number 24, Pinion. Had to go up into the peanut gallery and let them harass me because I was giving North Carolina history lessons down here. So I'll share another history lesson with you. Why is it called Race City, USA? It's called Race City, USA because this is where so many NASCAR teams are based here in Mooresville. Now, they've spread out a little bit over the last 10 years to Huntersville and some of the other places, but at one time, 85% of the NASCAR teams were based right here in Mooresville, right off of exit 36. And that is where I spent 17 years of my life working in NASCAR marketing with many different drivers, sponsors, and officials. Race City, USA. Top of fifth, Trig Browning. A little bit of a velocity increase from the pitcher pinion. Ball one. Ball two. Ball three. And the take sign comes in from the third base coach's box. Ball inside. There's your leadoff walk, which is exactly what you needed. It'll bring up Bryson Piscicano, and we do have enough battery to make it through this at bat since we are plugged in now. But just to make sure, I will get a battery reading here. We're plugged in, so we're okay. Doesn't give me the number. You're down two, so I don't. You could bunt here. I think Bryson has had a couple nice hits this year, so as long as you stay out of the double play. And nothing happening. Throw down to first, and Browning is back in. And I may just sit here and make him throw me a strike. It's it's 5 balls in a row. Strike one. Now you're reset. Signs being flashed here. Let's see if any play is on. It's not. There is Piscicano who hits it to right field, but he hit it hard. The right fielder got over and did it. It was more of wasn't a fly ball. It was more of a line drive. I mean, a nice placement. It just right fielder was close enough to get it. So now you're at 1 out with Colin Poole at bat. Let's see what Poole did earlier. He has a strikeout looking and a walk, and he fouls that one back. Cougars have 3 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. And the Stampede, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Swing and a miss. And he's probably, he's safe. He got in there. Woo, that was close. Mike could have gone either way from where I'm. 2 strikes. I don't remember if Poole swung, if that was a hit and run or what that was there. Was more focused on the runner going. 2 strikes. The ball hits Poole. That's key. Good way to work out of a 2-strike count for sure. Luke Alexander might be a great opportunity to lay down a bunt right here. Move those runners to second and third. Don't know if you do. Yeah, here it is. Here's the bunt. He lays it down, and ball is fouled backwards. See if you try it again. He does not, but he does have strike two. Now you're in a swing situation. Swing and a miss, strike three. The key was to get that bunt down, and when that didn't happen, the count just kind of went sideways. A.J. Anderson, runners on second and third, runners on first and second with 2 outs. Ball is inside. There's a hit into the center. That'll score 1. He is up, so that brings in a run. And runners do not advance. Trig Browning scores. Poole is unable to get to third. Here is Kyle Bean. Bean has reached all 3 appearances so far. Strike 1. Ball inside. Gets away from the catcher. Runners are not moving. 1-1 count. Foul ball, check swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Runners are Poole and Anderson. Curveball outside, way outside. 2-2. Trying to trick him into swinging at a bad pitch. Foul ball. Brooks on deck. 2-2 count. Bean hanging with a few foul balls. He's going to hit it. No, it's going to go right to the shortstop who throws to first for the out. Thought there for a minute. It might put the shortstop in a tricky position to make the play, but young shortstop made the play.
get to see it, especially in the cage. Like I used to have a bow net set up in my
Now
garage.
it's played for the state of
And yeah, but
Gosar.
I have a cage. I can see
Gosard is your hitter. He
and
strikeout looking, strikeout swinging in his 2 earlier at bats. There is action in the Cougars bullpen. Number 13, Ian Hubbard. Two strikes.
I rarely practice. I just stay top corner, left corner. I just try to stay backside the whole time.
Ball is lifted into center field. I believe Anderson will park under it and make the catch, and he does.
Next up from the Stampede, Andrew Stepanek.
I've always been base hit.
Ball 1. Ball 2. Alexander, 39 pitches over 2.1 innings. Been very effective. Only allowed 1 run. Ball is fouled backwards. Strike. Alexander grabbing the corner on the way by. Throw that pitch again, young man. That's hit to Anderson, who will park underneath it as well for the second out of the inning. Jack Barheit, the hitter. Barheit has struck out in 2 previous at-bats. Good little breaking ball thrown in there for a strike. Ball low. Foul ball. It's like it popped off of some part of Bean's equipment and flew over top of the backstop. If I'm Alexander, I'll bring that little curveball back in again and grab the front corner and get out of this inning. Oh, that one kind of got away from him and is the ball high. And that's okay. Still 2-1. Two. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Alexander shuts the inning down. We'll be headed to the top of the 6 on the Carmel Christian Athletics Network.
Leading off for the Cougars.
Griffin Brooks at bat. Brooks has a strikeout swing and a single on a ground ball and a strikeout in his third at bat. Well, if he could slap one through the Brooks gap here between first and second, it would sure be a nice start to the inning. Strike one. Was not looking completely, but boy, when I did look up, I thought that ball was low. Maybe not. The Brooks gap comes in again. What do you know? Tyler Rokes at bat. Rokes had an RBI walk in his last at bat. At this point, you're looking to move the runner is your goal. Strike on the outside corner. See if there's a play on here. Ball is fouled backwards. Strike two. Two strikes. Ball is outside. One ball, two strikes. Rokes has reached twice in the game so far. Trying to work out of a hole here, though. 1-2 count. Ball outside and low, 2-2. Foul ball. Two count. Ball is high. Full count. Another extended at bat for Rokes here. Time to finish it. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Aiden Christmas to the plate. Christmas fouls one back. Christmas has a walk, a sacrifice bunt, and a ground out. Swing and a miss. In the dirt. 1-2 count. Only 3 hits for the Cougars tonight. Stampede has kept the hitters off balance all night long. 6 hits for the Stampede. 5-4 Stampede lead. Swing and a miss. This will bring up Trigg. Browning has a walk, a fly out to shortstop, and a walk. Ball low. Shows bunt. Runner goes. He's going to be out by a long margin for out 3. Brooks is thrown out, attempting to steal second.
Leading off for the Stampede, Jonathan Fryer.
Come on, two.
Foul ball. 5-4 Stampede lead. Been a very good, very close ball game. Ground ball to Rokes, throws to first, and got him. Nice field and throw by Rokes, and a good catch by Poole. You know, I've been saying, I take that back. Strike. I'm sorry, got ahead of myself there. 1-1 count. Foul ball. Ball is lifted to the second baseman, who Legvold, who makes the play.
Now batting Boston Torres.
Ball 1. Two balls. 3 balls. Foul ball. Full count, 2 away. Foul ball again. Ball is lined to left field for a single, deep single. Torres with the hit. That'll bring up Daniel Meyer. Probably the hardest hit ball of the night. Ball is hit hard right at Legvold, who catches it. And we will go to the top of the 7th with the Cougars needing a run to tie. Trig Browning will lead things off from the 6th hole from the bottom of the top of the 7th inning. Last chance. Cougars down 1. You could get Browning on. You can work a bunt in there and hope for a base hit. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ball is it's going to be in a could be in a hole. No, the right fielder is there. I'm sorry. Little lazy fly to right field who comes over and makes the catch. Bryson Pisacano up to bat. Pisacano struck out swinging, grounded to first, and lined out to the right fielder. The ball is going to go to the right fielder as well. And 2 away. Last chance to get a runner or score a run will be Colin Poole. Well, has shown power with a couple strong hits early in the season. Probably the tallest kid on the team or second tallest kid on the team. Swing and a miss, strike one. Strike two. Pitcher in complete control here. If I'm him, I'm throwing a really big breaking ball. Puts it in the dirt instead, close to the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Really don't, you're the pitcher here. You are okay throwing one pitch away. You don't want to go to a 2-2 count. Ball low. Now the count starts to swing a little bit. Pitcher's still ahead, but down the middle, foul ball, backwards, foul ball. Don't know that you want to give that pitch again. If that's a very drivable pitch. Boy, that was close to being called strike three. Kind of thought you might get it as the last pitch of the game, but it was not. Full count, 2 away. Down the inside. That will bring up the pitcher, Luke Alexander. Feel like I remember a pretty good hit in a tight situation by Alexander down at the beach, kind of over the second baseman's head. Swing and a miss. Down the first baseline, foul. Coach Kevin Hyatt fields it and throws back in. Do you go to your curveball? Do you risk things with a runner on base? What do you do here? Ball low. It's almost like every time the pitcher here, he's had a chance to strike out people, and he's kind of short-armed it each time and not gone ahead and powered through. There it is up the middle. That'll at least extend it and bring up A.J. Anderson. And timeout called by the pitcher, by the coach of the Stampede. Monbearn will come in to run for the pitcher. Base hit here, and you're looking at a tie game. (15) Caden Range is warming up in the bullpen should this game go to the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Ball is low. Like I said, the pitcher is just kind of short-arming everything. He's not powering through anymore. And he got to within 1 strike ended it, and he just pulled back. Ball 2. Nerves all over the place for sure. Checks the runner. Runner pulled back in. Ball three. Take sign being given. Four straight balls. Bases are loaded for Kyle Bean, who has reached twice tonight. Those four straight balls, are you looking at the first pitch? What are you doing here? You know he's coming straight fastball. So do you sit on one? Do you look at it? He comes straight down the middle for the strike. I guess the call was to take. One and one. It was inside. It was close to a strike, but it was not a strike. Ball is lifted to center field, who I think is going to be under it, and he is. That'll end it. Stampede wins 5-4 here on their senior nights. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back again Thursday night from South Lake Christian. Thursday afternoon at 4:30. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you. Nothing.
It's a celebration. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix something. I'm trying to fix something here.
So Friday's kind of way and every not all
Can I get out this side?
I think so.